Hello. India. India is officially called the Republic of India. The capital is New Delhi. India lies in South Asia. It is the world's most populous democracy with over 1.2 billion people. It borders the Indian Ocean in the south and the Arabian Sea in the southwest. It borders the Bay of Bengal, lies in the southeast. It borders Pakistan in the west and China, Nepal and Bhutan in the northeast. In the east, it borders Myanmar and Bangladesh. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands share a maritime border with Thailand and Indonesia. These islands form a volcanic chain in the Andaman Sea. India is one of the fastest growing economies. It is a nuclear weapons state. It has a parliamentary system with 29 states and 7 union territories. Kerala in the south is the most literate state with 93.91% literacy. It is the most religiously tolerant state among the Hindu, Muslims and Christians. Most nurses working in Italy come from this state. Geography. The bulk of the Indian subcontinent lies in the Indian tectonic plate and partly in the Indo-Australian plate. In Hinduism, the river Ganges is considered sacred and is personified as a goddess Ganga. She is worshipped by Hindus who believe that bathing in the river causes remission of sins and facilitates moksha, liberation from the cycle of life and death. The water of the Ganges is considered very pure. Major rivers which have their sources in the Himalayas include the Ganges and the Brahmaputra, which flow into the Bay of Bengal. Important tributaries of the Ganges include the Yamuna and the Kosi. India has 2 archipelagos off the southwestern state. The Lakshadweep and Coral Atolls. The climate. The Indian climate is influenced by the Himalayas and the Thar Desert. The Himalayas prevent cold Central Asian katabatic winds from blowing in, which keeps the Indian subcontinent warmer. The Thar Desert attracts the moisture in the southwest summer monsoon winds. These monsoon winds, between the months of June and October, provide most of India's rainfall. The Thar Desert plays a crucial role in attracting the moisture-laden southwest summer monsoon winds that, between June and October, provide the majority of India's rainfall. There are 4 dominant climates in India: tropical wet, tropical dry, subtropical humid, and montane. Katabatic wind is the technical name for a drainage wind, a wind that carries high-density air from a higher elevation down a slope under the force of gravity. The coastline is made up of over 40% sandy beaches, over 40% mudflats or marshy shores, and the rest are rocky shores. India contains 3 biodiversity hotspots. Over 20% of landmass is covered by forests. Many of the plants are endemic to India alone. Sholas in southwestern Ghat, these are the tropical montane forest. Babul acacia trees. Habitat ranges from tropical rainforest in the Andaman Islands and Western Ghats, coniferous forests in the Himalaya in northeastern India. The moist deciduous sal forest lies in eastern India. The dry teak forest lies in central and southern India. The Babul-dominated thorn forest lies in central Deccan and western Gangetic plain. Customs. bindi can symbolize many aspects of the Indian culture, but from the beginning it has always been a red dot worn on the forehead, most commonly to represent a married woman. The bindi is also said to be the third eye in Hindu religion, and it can be used to ward off bad luck. Sindoor or sindoram is a traditional vermilion red or orange red coloured cosmetic powder from India. Here it is. Usually worn by married women along the parting of their hair. A sari or shari, is a female garment from the Indian subcontinent. It consists of a strip of cloth varying from 4.5 meters to 8 meters in length. The langota is the traditional male loincloth and worn as underwear. It is worn during physical exercise to prevent hernias. A traditional wedding ceremony. An average middle-class wedding in Delhi costs around 15 to 20 lakhs, 8,000 to 25,000 euros. They can last from 3 days to 1 week. The colour red is worn for good luck, as in China. The palms of the bride's hands are painted. The wedding ceremony is actually a series of ceremonies usually attended by close family members and the bride and groom. Festivals. There are many festivals and holidays in India. Diwali. The Festival of Light, celebrated in October. Religions. The main religions are Hinduism. They do not have religion like Catholicism. They believe in a supreme being and adhere to concepts like truth, dharma and karma, the eternal laws of the cosmos. In Hinduism and Buddhism, the sum of a person's actions in this and previous states of existence, viewed as deciding their fate in future existences. Buddhism. Buddhism believe in Buddha. Buddhists believe in Buddha. They believe in karma and afterlife and nirvana, a transcendent state without suffering, pain or rebirth. Jainism. Jains are strict vegetarians and they believe in reincarnation. They have many gods. The Hindu caste system. The system divides Hindus into rigid hierarchical groups. These groups are based on their karma, work and dharma, the Hindu word for a religion, but here it means duty. The system is believed to be more than 3,000 years old. The different castes do not intermarry, usually. The Dalits are the untouchables. They are the lowest of the Hindu caste system. They work with corpses of dead people and animals. Economy. India has the world's second largest labour force with 515.7 million workers. The service sector makes up over half of the GDP, the general domestic product. The industrial sector makes up over 26%. The agricultural sector makes up over 18%. Major agricultural products are rice, wheat, oilseed, cotton, jute, tea, sugarcane and potatoes. Major industries include textiles, telecommunications, chemicals, pharmaceuticals, biotechnology, food processing, steel, transport equipment, cement, mining, petroleum, machinery and software. Major exports include petroleum products, textile goods, jewellery, software, engineering goods, chemicals and leather manufacturing. Major imports include crude oil, machinery, gems, fertilizer and chemicals. India was the second largest textile exporter after China in the world in the calendar year 2013. The Indian film industry, called Bollywood, this is a Hindu language industry based in Mumbai, formerly called Bombay. Many of the films use words in Hinglish and a colloquial dialect of Hindustani. Bollywood represents 43% of the film industry in India. Telugu and Tamil cinema represent 36% of the film industry. Prostitution. It is usual for daughters of prostitutes to repeat the cycle because the prostitutes are always in debt with their moneylenders who charge 350% for lending them money. Girls start prostituting at a very early age. Wild monkeys roam the streets and public transport. Cuisine. The Indian cuisine is very diverse because of the climate, culture, ethnic groups and occupations. Local spices, herbs, vegetables and fruit are used. Rice is a staple diet. There are many different types of breads eaten with curries. Beef is not eaten by Hindus. The cow is considered sacred. Pork is not eaten by Muslims. Samosa, biryani. Okay. Bye-bye.